Okay, we're going to go over some audio effects. First, I'm going to show you what you already know about audio effects because one way to treat audio effects is to do the exact same process that you've been doing with video effects. So what I'm going to do is I have my clock ticking here loop that we made in the last screencast, but I'm going to work with something else to get me started. I'm going to pull in the sheep sound, and because I have these layers here, I'm going to go ahead and turn off that clock sound so that when I play it, I just hear my sheep and I'm not distracted. This is something that you use a lot to toggle on and off the speakers. It's very, very useful because so you can isolate sounds and actually focus on them. And there's my sound wave for the sheep, very pretty. And I'm going to go into effects. And so we've been working in video effects, and up here you probably saw the folder audio effects. So I'm going to go scroll down to pitch shifter, and these are all my effects that I have. You can buy third-party effects, and you'll have a much larger assortment. I just have something small here. And I can also want to sort of create my window so I can maximize this a little bit and make that channel nice and big there. And so when I come up here, I can see that actually my audio effects is here in my effects control panel, and I have a timeline here just like I do with my video. So here I can change my pitch. I can bring it down, and the sheep sounds much lower. I can bring it up, and it sounds like a screaming person, and I can reset it. And so there's a lot you can do with kind of experimenting with these. You can add keyframes and change the pitch over time, and all sorts of effects. Now, this is all should be fairly familiar, and you can work this way, but eventually you're going to want to work on a lot of clips at once. And so Premiere has a way to turn itself into a setup that's more conducive for audio. So we're going to go ahead and change our window workspace a little bit. I'm just going to go to Audio, and it changes this a little bit and sets things up a little bit differently. And so now I have some master controls, and it feels more like an audio board. And I'm going to see what I can do with that when I have something like a loop and a lot of little clips all ganged together that I don't want to go in and individually mess with. Now another thing that I notice is my audio levels are not coming up. So if your meters are not coming up, go ahead and bring those on the side. And we'll And of course the audio channel is off, so remember to turn the sound back on, and it's something that you'll do a lot, so it's important to be mindful that something's not missing, that you need to turn this on and off, or there's one track where it's not there and it's kind of a surprise. Okay, so there are my levels. They're kind of small, but they're there. It's a little better. Okay, so I'll always be able to see them. And what I'm going to do here is I can do things at the master level. So for instance, if your audio is too low, I can simply raise the decibels on that, and it will do it to the whole track. Likewise, I can add filters See this little triangle here, a little bit hidden, but this is the how we access the master effects. And if I click on here, then I have the exact same effects that I had in the other effects window. So I'm going to look for pitch shifter again, and I'm going to, on my master track, I'm just going to either bring that down. And it works, but you see it has some hissing and some buzzing. So normally I wouldn't want to change it too much. Just like any filter, you're distorting the original. So less is more, so I'm just going to affect it a little bit. So enough if I want to change the pitch over time, or change the pitch entirely, or think a little more musically about my tracks. Then Audio Mixer is a great place to start playing around with that.